Today we're going to show you how to make a super easy sheet pan chicken and veggie quesadilla.
You won't believe how easy and delicious this is. It's perfect for a weeknight dinner or a party appetizer.
Ready?
Ready.
Let's get cooking. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is saute our vegetables. So I just have a skillet here. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. I never measure. I'm going to say maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons or so of extra virgin olive oil. And the first thing I'm going to add, we have 2 bell peppers that we diced, and we chose, you can use any color that you want. We have a yellow and a red bell pepper. We just diced it. So I'm going to add that. And we also picked up a jalapeno pepper, and you never know how spicy those things are. So what we like to do is cut off a little piece and taste it. And this jalapeno pepper was a big one, and it's actually just barely spicy, so we decided to use a whole one. If you like it really spicy, use it to taste, however much you like. This one's pretty mild, so we decided to go ahead with the whole jalapeno pepper. It's pretty already, isn't it? And lastly, for now, we have about 4 scallions that we chopped. And we just wanted the white part. And we're going to saute the vegetables for about 3 minutes or so before we go on and add the garlic and the spices.
So we've sauteed our veggies, and now we're going to keep going with the rest of the inside of our delicious quesadilla. This is 3 cups of shredded chicken. You can do this right off a rotisserie chicken, or you can just use leftover chicken that you have. These are also delicious with ground beef or ground turkey, ground chicken, whatever you want. This is a can of pinto beans, and I also have a can of black beans that I'm going to add. You can really pick any beans that you want for this recipe. We just decided a variety is nice. I think it's really festive to try to do this with different color peppers, different color beans, and just kind of make it kind of colorful inside. The last thing that we're going to put into this mixture, this is a 1/2 cup of salsa. We've just chosen a particular kind of chunky red salsa that we like. You can do this with salsa verde. You can do it with really any salsa that you like, and that's just going to add a little bit of moisture and flavor to this. If you like things very spicy, that is an opportunity for you to add some spice to the inside of your quesadilla. You can pick a really hot salsa. And then we're just going to mix this all up right here in the skillet. One of the nice things about this recipe is you don't need tons of pots and pans and bowls to make it. It's a very easy cleanup. We're only going to use this in a sheet pan, so it's a great weeknight, super easy meal. Okay, so this is the really fun part of making our sheet pan quesadilla. We're going to assemble it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread a little olive oil on sheet pan number 1. You're going to need 2 sheet pans to make this recipe. So one of the things that's super awesome about this quesadilla recipe is everybody loves quesadillas, but it's really a pain to make lots of little tiny quesadillas. So what you're going to see is we're going to make one giant quesadilla, which is going to be much easier. So I have here 10-inch flour tortillas. These are just burrito-sized tortillas. And you're gonna make a little giant tortilla pancake sort of situation here. Let me move this out of the way. Just letting the edges of each tortilla kind of hang off the side there. So we have the whole sheet pan covered with the edges hanging off the side. Okay, next we have our delicious filling, which has cooled a little bit here. And we're gonna put this inside of our giant quesadilla package that we're making here. Okay, so we have our beans and our chicken and our pepper filling all spread out here over our tortillas. Now we have here approximately 4 cups of shredded cheese. You can use any variety of shredded cheese you want. We've chosen a mix of cheddar and pepper jack because we like things a little bit spicy, but if you don't like that, you don't have to choose that. So you're just gonna take the cheese and spread it evenly all over the chicken and bean filling. Okay, once you have your cheese evenly spread over the top of the filling, we're gonna start to just take the tortillas up over the side and press them down like that. We're creating a giant quesadilla envelope of all of our delicious filling here. So you'll see that you end up with a little space here. So we're gonna just take some extra tortillas and I'm gonna cover up these spots in the middle just like this. And try to kind of close up the corners if you feel like there's some little gaps there. And then I'm just gonna brush the top of it with olive oil, and I'm going to put another sheet pan right on top of it with the back of the sheet pan facing the tortillas. We have the oven preheated to 425 degrees. We're gonna cook it for 20 minutes covered with a sheet pan, and then we're gonna take the other sheet pan off the top to brown the top for an extra 5 minutes. So it's 25 minutes of total cooking, and you should be good to go. Okay, so we have this all covered up. We've spread a little bit, just a thin layer of olive oil over the top of the quesadilla. We're gonna take a second sheet pan, place it on top, and you wanna gently press down on that and make sure that it's really gonna hold that quesadilla together and flatten it out a little bit. And then this whole thing is going to go in the oven just like this. Remember, it's gonna be 425, 20 minutes with this second sheet pan on top, and then it'll be 5 minutes with this sheet pan off.
Once the sheet pan is done cooking, cut it into whatever size slices will accommodate your crowd. It's awesome with sour cream, guacamole, and whatever salsa you prefer.
If you've enjoyed this sheet pan quesadilla, stay tuned because there will be plenty more yummy sheet pan meals coming up.
This is one of our absolute favorite weeknight meals and party appetizers. Everybody loves it.
And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our easy recipes from our kitchen to yours.
Happy